What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Comic Gamer Movie Show. My name is Deshaun, and today I'm here to talk about this weird news that kind of came out of left field. So, right now, DC's kind of, having a rough time. Marvel's not having much better of a time with the reaction to Secret Invasion, but we'll get to a much better reaction to Loki Season 2 in the second video I'm going to make. But for this first video, I want to talk about the most recent thing, which is in the midst of all this strike shit going on with the actor strike and the writer strike. So there's nothing happening right now. There's literally nothing being filmed currently. Like, everything is up in the air. If it's being filmed, it is probably because most writers are a part of the guild. I mean, most writers and actors are a part of one of these guilds. So nothing's happening right now. There's stuff that's already done, but nothing's happening. So obviously a lot of actors are getting asked a shit ton of questions and getting asked about a lot of things because they're not doing shit right now. And good old Wonder Woman herself, Gal Gadot. Beautiful woman, beautiful woman. Pretty good Wonder Woman, actually. Sorta. I mean, I'm mixed on her. I'll go back and forth on her as an actual actress. She's just alright. Like, the definition of alright. Considering that she hasn't been acting for actually that long, she's actually very, very good, but not the best, okay? That's just how I feel about Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. I'm not enamored with it. I'm not in love with it. That first Wonder Woman movie, while I thought was better than most of the other DCEU shit, I did think it kind of got pumped up a bit, because the more I look at that movie, the more I'm like, look, man, don't get me wrong. I don't think it's a bad superhero movie. I think it's a solid superhero movie. I think it's like a Phase 1 Marvel movie in many ways. But, like, people blew that movie up like it was, like, the next fucking second coming or something. I was like, okay, calm down. Chris Pine carried that movie. But I digress. And then the sequel to Wonder Woman, less spoken about that shit, the better. Wonder Woman 84 was a piece of garbage. Now, maybe that's harsh. Maybe a piece of garbage is harsh, but my word, that movie, whoo. I've never seen a movie hate men more than that. Okay, I have seen a comic movie hate men more than that. That was the Harley Quinn movie. That movie, whew. But, like, once again, I digress. The sequel of Wonder Woman did not do very well. The first original Wonder Woman was a massive success. Financial success, one of the highest rated movies of all time. But the sequel was the exact opposite. I've never seen, now I know people feel some type of way about Rotten Tomatoes, and some people put more stock into it than others. Some people don't give a fuck. Some people really give a fuck. I'm a case-by-case basis. If it's a movie that I've been looking forward to, I've been looking forward to seeing it, I've been, like, anticipating it, I won't pay any attention to the Rotten Tomatoes score. I might look at it just out of curiosity, but it won't prevent me from going to see it. Like, movies like Cocaine Bear and, like, Renfield, movies that I've seen, these more wackier movies. When I was looking forward to seeing these movies, I was like, there's no Rotten Tomatoes score or any review that's going to stop me from going to see this movie to making my own opinion about it. But if it's a movie where I'm on the fence, where I'm like, it looks interesting or it could be ass, if I see that shit's got like a 95%, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, oh, I gotta fucking see this shit. I already thought it looked kind of interesting. But if I see it has like a, I don't know, 15%, I'm gonna be like, ooh, I might wait for that shit to go on some streaming service. I'm not going to, I was already on the fence about it, but that's pretty shit. I'm not going to see that. Well, Wonder Woman 84 was the first film I've ever seen start off in the high, fresh, and then drop so far down that it was like you forgot. Like, I ain't never seen a movie drop that fast. I've never in my life seen a movie on Rotten Tomatoes drop as fast as Wonder Woman 84. The movie didn't move any numbers for HBO Max, and it was, in the end, the whole experience was a loss. And obviously, we assumed that Gal Gadot and the Wonder Woman character was going to be recast. We got a new Batman on the way. We got a new Superman on the way. We already got our new Superman cast. I mean, they're still casting people for that Superman Legacy movie. I made a video talking about it not that long ago. So, like, we just assumed that they were rebooting the whole thing and moving on. Maybe characters like Peacemaker would stick around, and maybe Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn might stick around. You know, Viola Davis, Amanda Waller. But we're thinking, like, none of the big characters. You know, like, Jason Momoa's going to get recast. They're going to recast The Flash. Like, that's what we are assuming. But then out of nowhere, Gal Gadot says some shit about she's currently in development of Wonder Woman 3 with James Gunn, which was like news to me and everyone else. Like, what the fuck you mean? I thought they was just done with that and redoing the Wonder Woman character from scratch. At least that's what I thought they were doing. But it seems like, now, what I'm hoping she meant, you know, maybe it got lost in translation. English isn't her first language. Maybe it got lost in translation. What I'm hoping was said was, like, maybe she's helping on the development of the new Wonder Woman, which even still is like, I don't know. But okay, maybe that's what's happening. Maybe she's helping in the development of the new Wonder Woman. Because if it's Wonder Woman 3, then what? Now, also, I have seen some people in the comment section say, well, maybe they can do it and just make it an Elseworld story. And they could, because if you look at those, at Wonder Woman 1 and 2, well, 1 and 84, it's very disconnected from the rest of what Zack Snyder was doing. So, it is plausible that they could, that DC could make a Wonder Woman 3 and simply have it be self-contained enough that it doesn't really affect James Gunn's plans. But the problem is, then if that Wonder Woman movie comes out, it pushes whatever James Gunn was going to do with his Wonder Woman further back, especially if it's a success. I've often said the one problem with the Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie is that Joker is so popular that any other attempt at the Joker is going to get compared to that Joker, and it's going to be like, well, shit, I wish I could have just had this Joker. You know what I mean? Like, you can bet your ass if Heath Ledger's Joker was still alive from the Dark Knight movies, when DC started launching their universe, every fucking fanboy worth a damn would have been screaming, you have to make his Joker be the Joker of this universe. Like, they would have been doing that. And I can guarantee you, whatever James Gunn's version of the Joker he decides to introduce will inevitably get compared to the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. And if you make this third Wonder Woman movie, then you just push whatever plans you were planning on doing Wonder Woman even further back. The character needs a reboot. It needs a new coat of paint. Maybe not immediately. Honestly, since that Wonder Woman 84 didn't come out that long ago, so if I were them, I would wait 3, 4, maybe 5 years before I try stabbing at Wonder Woman again. Because you gotta give that shit time, dude. You really do. You gotta give it time for people to not forget, but like move past that old the Gal Gadot Wonder Woman and accept this new one. Like, I'm just like, you can't pump this movie out and expect to be able to do your own version of it. So I hope that this news is that Gal Gadot doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. That's what I'm hoping, because I'm really rooting for James Gunn and this DCEU. I'm really rooting for a second cinematic universe, because I love cinematic universes. At least when you do it right. You know, Arrowverse, meh, mixed bag. Start off great, kind of went off the fucking rails. They didn't have the budget or the actors to do the shit they wanted to do. But I love another cinematic universe. It'd be great. Like, and I'm rooting for James Gunn in this. But man, it seems like it's already on a rough start. All these bombs are being rough. I mean, Blue Beetle is dead man walking. I love Blue Beetle, the character. I love the character. I love the actor. I love the actor and a lot of the actors they have in the movie. I think it looks fun. I think it looks in the spirit of the Blue Beetle character. But that movie's dead on arrival, bruh. It is. Like, everyone, like I've never seen numbers that low. I've never seen a comic book movie that big which make less than $20 million. If this movie makes what people say it's gonna make, Blue Beetle, then the DCU is off to a rough patch already. So let's not add fuel to that fire by bringing back Gal Gadot. It's bad enough you got Amber Heard stalking around on the new Aquaman movie after the shit she did, and you don't need Gal coming back too. So I'm hoping this is nothing. We shall wait and see. That's just my opinion on Wonder Woman 3 being in development. I'm hoping it dies in development. Anyways, thank you guys for joining our Comic Game Movie Show. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.